Chef Yoop. What is on the menu?
I'm cooking for Snarg's dinner party tonight.
Yum! Hey, Yoop. Half of that banana bread is missing. And a third of that lasagna is gone.
I don't know how that happened. Let's sort some shapes. Put all the shapes that show one half missing into the box. Then tap Done. Yes! 1/2 is one of 2 equal parts.
Put all the shapes that show 1/3 missing into the box. Almost. Take out the shapes that do not show 1/3 missing. Good thinking! 1/3 is one of 3 equal parts.
Put all the shapes that show 1/4 missing into the box. Not quite. Look for more shapes with 1/4 missing. Woohoo! 1/4 is one of 4 equal parts.
When is the first course going to be ready, Chef Yoop?
Not long now, only about 4 more hours.
What?
Hey, let's play this puzzle game while we wait.
This square can be divided into 4 smaller squares. Tap the square to break it into fourths. Right, 4/4. Tap the square again. Yep, these rectangles are also fourths. Drag the shapes to fill the puzzle. Now the fourths in the puzzle are 2 squares and 2 rectangles. Each square and each rectangle takes up the same amount of space.
Let's look at 2 same-sized rectangles that are divided into equal parts. Are all the parts the same size? Yes. Zowie! Each rectangle is the same size and is divided into halves. So all the parts are the same size.
Let's look at 2 same-sized rectangles that are divided into equal parts. Are all the parts the same size? Think about how many equal parts each rectangle has. Try again. Excellent! Let's take a closer look. One rectangle has 2 equal parts, and the other has 3 equal parts. So their parts are not the same size. A square can be divided into triangles. Tap the square. 4/4. Drag the shapes to fill the puzzle. Now the puzzle has 2 squares and 2 triangles. Each shape is 1/4 of the puzzle. Equal parts can be different shapes.
Let's look at 2 same-sized rectangles that are divided into equal parts. Are all the parts the same size? Think about how many equal parts each rectangle has. Try again. Yes! Each rectangle is the same size and is divided into fourths. So all the parts are the same size.
Let's look at two same-sized rectangles that are divided into equal parts. Are all the parts the same size? Indeed! Let's take a closer look. One rectangle has two equal parts, and the other has four equal parts. When a shape has more parts, the parts are smaller. Snark has a lot of guests showing up to his party, and they're all hungry.
Uh-oh, I better cut this lasagna into smaller parts so we can feed more people.
And you should start making some more food.
These 3 pizzas are all the same size. Which one has the greatest number of equal pieces? Yoop yoop! This pizza has 4 equal pieces. That is more than 2 or 3 equal pieces.
These 3 pizzas are all the same size. Which one has the largest pieces? Nailed it! The pizza with 2 equal pieces has the largest pieces. That's because it has the fewest pieces. Yoop, how much leftover lasagna is there?
There's a half of a tray, a third, and a fourth.
And Snark, since it was your party, you get to do all the dishes.
Done! Aw, yeah! It's practice time!
Collect all 3 stars to finish the practice round.
How many fourths are in a whole pizza? Double wow! There are 4 fourths in a whole pizza.
How many halves are in a whole sandwich? Indeed, there are 2 halves in a whole sandwich.
Awesome!
I bet I can make it super awesome if I keep trying.
Which does not show 1 half missing. Good going! This shape has 2 unequal parts, so it does not show 1 half missing.
Which does not show 1/3 missing. Remember, you need to choose the answer that does not show 1/3 missing. Try again. High five! This shape has 4 equal parts, so it does not show 1/3 missing.
Which does not show 1/4 missing. Woohoo! This shape has 3 equal parts, so it does not show 1/4 missing.
Super awesome!
Bet I can make it super duper ridiculously awesome if I keep trying even more. How would you divide this sandwich to get the largest equal parts. Well done! Divide the sandwich into halves to get the largest parts.
How would you divide this to get the greatest number of equal parts? Awesome! Divide the sandwich into fourths to get the greatest number of equal parts.
Super duper ridiculously awesome!
Yoop yoop! You did it! You finished the practice round.
Hold that thought, Flory. It's time for a scoring round!
Remember to work carefully.
How many halves are in a whole pizza? How many fourths are in a whole sandwich? Which shows 1/3 missing? Which shows 1/4 missing? Which sandwich has the fewest equal parts? Which sandwich has equal parts that are the smallest?